song. Big one. Pretty great. So, I studied at the Juilliard School. It's a really pretentious place to study music. And they taught me that pop music was bad. You know, we all like to sneak out and play with singer-songwriters because, I don't know, that was sort of like eating ice cream for breakfast. So I started doing a lot of recording sessions in New York, and I met a man named John Bon Jovi. He's a singer. Yeah. And so we decided to record some string quartet versions of his music, and I went to his house. It was really cool, and I met his engineer. His name was Ross. Everything went really well. Ross was a cool guy. A couple weeks after the session, Ross called me, and he said, I have a recording session for you. It's on July 4th. Now, at the time, I was dating this girl from Kentucky, and she had moved to New York, and she was super into these, like, local New York trips, which no New Yorkers are into, like take the Long Island Railroad to Fire Island, all this kind of stuff. So she had planned this amazing 4th of July adventure. And so I was like, Ross, I don't know if I can do this session. Who is the artist? He was like, I can't tell you. How long is the session? He's like, if you do a good job, it's a week. If you do a bad job, it's 2 hours. I was like, does it pay? He's like, only if you're good. So I agreed to do the session, and that ruined my relationship, sadly. I showed up on the 4th of July, I knocked on the door, the studio was called The Magic Shop. This guy opens the door and he goes, hello, my name is Chris. Chris looked extremely familiar. I decided that Chris was a singer in a Williamsburg hipster band called My Favorite Things, which is his friend's band. I was like, Chris is hip, I want to be hip. So, you know, Chris had this awesome British accent, and I couldn't quite place him. The engineer didn't show up. Ross was really late. So we played, like, I don't know, Call of Duty or something for an hour, like, played video games. And finally, Chris said, I want you to come into the studio and listen to something I'm working on, and then we could work on the new song. So I was like, cool, Chris. So we go in, we listen to the song, and what goes through my head is, I can't believe I just ruined my relationship to play with a band that sounds exactly like Coldplay. And so then I said, okay, Chris, what do you do in the band? Are you the drummer? And he said, no, I'm the singer. And I said, what is the name of your band? And he said, Coldplay. So we spent a lot of hours together that week. And 184 cello tracks later, we made something. Sounds D flat, guys. A little bit like this.
were not